I think we're good. Are we good right now? I have no idea if you guys can hear me. Hang on. Right, there we go. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Do I sound okay? I think I'm cloned. Hang on. What about now? Is that better? Hang on. I think I have like multiple audio tracks. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I think that's right. There we go. Well, how are we doing? Yeah, new camera, baby. No, not new. This is just where I live without the green screen. But it is a new camera. It is a new camera. I hope you guys are doing well. It looked better with without the green screen today, so we're gonna go without. I couldn't really get my chroma key working, so we're just gonna roll without it today. But let me know if the quality is okay. It looks kind of trash on my stream right now. Am I crazy? Or maybe it's just the encoding. I don't know. Why does it look like shit? Does it look really bad for you guys at all? Like blurry? Because it doesn't on my end, but on the stream tab, it looks like it does. Can you guys let me know? The quality is good. It looks great. Not crusty at all. For some reason, my stream quality is just looking crap on YouTube. My OBS looks fine, so I don't know. Weird. All right, cool. Alcoholism is the best place to combat sports. Yeah, it clearly is. That's what I woke up to this morning. I was going to stay up for it, but I had to get up early because I was going to gym, so didn't end up watching it. But, yeah, pretty mental. Again, we can get stuck into MMA, boxing, whatever you guys want to talk about, man. I've been really looking forward to this stream. I was worried, actually, I wasn't going to have the camera ready because I ordered one, right? So if you guys don't know, if you saw my Instagram story, if you guys didn't see it, but basically, so I originally ordered this, and it came yesterday, and I opened up the box. This is from Amazon, by the way. I opened up the box to get the camera, and there was just a box of cat food in there. So I was like, right then. Box of cat food instead of my camera. So that was brilliant. So yeah, I have to get a refund for that. So I'm waiting on that. So I literally had to go and purchase a replacement. So I'm now a stupid amount of money down in my bank, but hopefully that will get recuperated, if that's the right word, pretty soon. But hey, look at the upgrade. Hopefully it looks good for you guys. I'm hoping it does. It looks good on my end. I don't know if the stream, I'm sure the stream sort of decompressing will probably take some out of that, but we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. Let me get the community post rolled out, and then we'll get a proper cracking. Okay. There we go. Easy. Bang. Look at that. Smooth with it. Now for some reason, my live streaming tab is not loading. Thanks, YouTube. There we go. How you doing? No, I'm not playing Morgan Wallen. It's not happening. You never saw only? What do you mean? Is the camera quality not good enough? Is it better now? Next for Pereira. Ankalaev, if you want to feed him that way. I feel like if he's chasing legacy, Ankalaev's the next way to go. Maybe Tom Aspinall, maybe. They're looking at that. But I know the turnaround isn't there for it, so probably not. Are you guys sure the quality's all right? I know I keep sorry for nagging you guys about it, but... Full beard to the chest? Yeah, I ain't about that. I don't like growing out. It looked crisp. Okay, cool. I'll take your word for it. I say I'll take your word for it. I'm literally going to check it on my phone. because that's probably a better way of looking at it. It just looks like arse on my YouTube preview. Yeah, it still looks alright. Oh, I'm in 480p. That's why on my phone anyway. I'm just gonna trust your word for it. I'm sure it looks good. But thank you guys. Yeah, upgrade to the camera. I hope you guys like it. It's pretty clean. I know I was bit the bullet. As I said, I probably mentioned on stream many times before. I've been planning on sort of jumping the gun, and that's not even the right term, but you know what I mean. Getting the camera, spending the money. Now we decided to do it. I hope you guys like the look of it. I hope you guys like the look of me. Not in a weird way though. It looks crisp. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Fan of Pereira. I don't want to see him fight either of those guys. I want a trilogy with Izzy so that Alex could just put a stamp on it. Yeah, I'd like the trilogy as well, but it's a question of whether they do it at light heavyweight. I'll tell you what, call me crazy, but let's say Izzy beats Dricus. I don't think he does, but let's say Izzy beats Dricus. How are we feeling about the potential of a super fight moving up at light heavyweight to fight Pereira to become double champ? I know it's dumb, but you'd all be watching. Good to catch you live. I appreciate it, Mexican, man. Good to see you, man. Swedish represent. What's up, Sammy? 112 judges on crack. I didn't watch the fight, so I don't know because it was too late for me. And respectfully, I ain't staying up for boxing. I'm not about that. But hey, I did hear that. I hear it was pretty clear for Ryan. From what I know, I don't. Again, I'll take your guys' word for it. What have you guys thought of it? Stop, Leonidas. I like that. Quality looking good. I appreciate it, man. New camera, as I said. I hope it looks all right on your end. I'm gonna have to be a bit careful though because I want to adjust for the lighting because again, sun is setting right now where I'm at. So this is the problem with streaming the evenings is the sun just comes down and then I'm kind of fucked. Think Izzy can get it done against Pereira? I like heavyweight. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'd like it, yeah. I do think Dricus beats him though. If you do that match first, I think Dricus beats him. I think he just gets ragdolled. Ryan cheated with 10 extra pounds fight. Doesn't count. It wasn't 10 pounds, no. Wasn't it 3? Dog diddler win. That's never leaving, is it? Like the stream? Yes, sir. Ariane knows, man. Like it, man. Like the stream. Random question. You into cricket and stuff? Nah, not really. I can't. I've tried. It's just not for me. I know it's big in a lot of countries, but not for me. Same with shit like snooker. It's just not the sports I enjoy. What if Izzy fights Jury and winner fights the champ? Oof. I mean, it looks like they're doing Dricus. That seems to be the fight that's going to be made because I don't think they want the Strickland rematch. I don't know. So that looks to be the way they're going. But who knows, man? Who knows? I'd be there for that fight. I think it's fun. Not talking about Pereira. I think he beats Dricus, but he loses to Pereira. Yeah, okay. Well, either way, I think he probably loses both of them. And that's no disrespect because I like Adesanya. I'm not like a mega fan, but I respect him. I love what he's done in the sport. But I still think he loses. It's just not his time no more. Boy, when I tell you everyone was happy that Haney lost. Again, I'm not really into boxing, but I've been keeping up with the whole Ryan Garcia sort of shit going on the last week. Pretty crazy. Never realized how blue your eyes are, bro. You fall in love? That's a bit sus. But I appreciate it. I think the camera work's probably doing me a bit of favors there, but hey. Were people singing and making albums and shit? Jesus. H Money stream was funny as hell. Me dying laughter. Probably the best boxing stream on YouTube. I don't know it. I'll check him out. So close to 20k. Yeah, we're actually. I'll give you the exact number right now. We are. Look, and I can use my phone now. I can actually check shit up on the fly without having to open up another tab and nuke myself. But in terms of the sub count, we are 106 away. 106 subscribers away. So we're very close. So if you aren't subscribed, if you're here for the first time, though I'm assuming most of you are, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, hit the button because 20,000 is going to be pretty cool. And I'll probably do a little special stream. Maybe. I don't know. Still, cool milestone to hit. One bump of many. And that bump is a bad thing. One stepping stone, I guess, in the long path towards, I don't know, greatness, I suppose. Don't like Devin Haney ever since the Loma Dirty. Yeah, I that was always a big point of contention, wasn't it? The Lomachenko beat him, but, you know. Judges in boxing are probably the only things that... They're only worse in boxing than they are in MMA. All of us thought Ryan was on the coke the whole time. He definitely was, which kind of makes it even more impressive, you know? Apart from Luke Campbell. Yeah, he put in a good performance, so he dropped him, didn't he? No more background. No law, no background this time. Yeah, this is new law. New camera. It looked crap with the chroma key on the green screen, so we're going without today. But I hope you like it. I hope the quality's good. Again, I know I keep saying it, but it really looks bad on my YouTube preview for some reason, and I hope it actually looks crisp for you guys because it's not for me. Also, I should be able to stream in higher than 1080p. I don't know. Don't know why that is, but just let me know if it looks good. Holloway videos looking good, man. Let me give you. Yeah, it's growing at a steady rate. Again, I usually what I've realized is with a lot of my videos is they for some reason they just take a few days, maybe even a week or two to just, you know, settle in, and then they'll have a sort of kickoff. So that's what I expect. I mean, I always plan for that video to be a long-term sort of evergreen piece of content, if you want to call it that. You know, I expected it to have a long shelf life, so I'm not too worried about the view count right now, even if it's doing all right, which it is. So I'm happy, man. I hope you guys like that. By the way, I probably my second favorite video outside of the history of the UFC one. I'm so proud of it. I think it really came together near the end. So I'm glad you liked it. Tried to flex like editing a little bit. Still functional editing, but that little montage with his record, I thought that was kind of cool. Poster in the background. That's Back to the Future, man. Great movie. Yeah, Ali knows. Your guy got robbed at Irish Sean McComb. I'm not Irish, but I did see there was a lot of contention about that, right? He lost. Pretty stupid, right? I mean, that's just classic boxing. That's just what happens, man. This is what you have to deal with in this sport. I've always thought Haney's chin was a bit suspect. Nah, Ryan Garcia can just crack, man. I don't think it's anything more than that. Never been in this sort of trouble? Yeah, that's true. Favorite non-MMA YouTube channel? That's a good question. I'll answer that in a minute once I just read the rest of these. I do 26 years today. In what way? Is it your birthday? If it is, happy birthday, Ivan, man. I have a good one. If it's not, whatever you're celebrating, I hope it's good. Lenara's rocked him. Yeah, that's true. Devin got a good-ass nutritionist, but he's looking dead at these weigh-ins. It caught up to him. I think that's the same as Garcia in the tank fight. He was drained to hell, bro. You're from the UK? Yeah. But Ireland's not UK. Northern Ireland is. But, yeah, Ireland's not. Scottish accent is not Scottish, man. I'm from London, bro. Doesn't sound anything like Scottish. And don't ask me to do one either, because it's not happening. I can't do a Paul Craig. But there was a reason Haney was never in my top 10 boxers. People question. Now they know. Yeah, when people say stuff like that, oh, yeah, they weren't good, and now they were good, and now they're not. That doesn't take away the fact that Devin Haney's an incredible boxer and still one of the pound-for-pound kings. He just got... It was a bad night for him. That's it. That's what it is at the top level half the time, man. You know, it's... And all credit to Garcia, that's not taking him away from him at all. But when you get at the top level, these guys are pretty much all as good as each other a lot of the times. Unless it's rare domination. Stuff like Terence Crawford in his last fight. But, you know, this is what it is in combat sports. So there's no disrespect to him. It's difficult. Think about when Joshua lost to Ruiz for the first time. When he got caught with that first shot behind the ear. Mate, he couldn't recover. And that was it. Can I say... Purple... this better not be bait or something. Purple burglar alarm? Is it? I swear, if I've just said something, bro, you've got me. Do an accent for the stream? Oh, man. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? Garcia tank too? Still tank, bro. He's a piece of shit, but he's a great boxer. Haney's a good boxer, just not what people think. Yeah. I mean, every boxer makes mistakes. That's how the other boxers capitalize, you know? It's part of the game. Ryan had the mental edge. I think he just got overwhelmed. Haney, I mean, just like... I've never seen a build-up like that at all. And, you know, he said that the whole beer chugging thing wasn't actually beer. I still don't believe him. I think it probably was, but he's that mental that he said he would say it wouldn't. So, I don't know. Anyway, what was that question about the video? Or channel? My favorite channel? I mean, mate, there's a lot. Non-MMA channel. I don't know, you know. I watch a lot of YouTube, but like I can't name you a lot of crazy. Actually, I got one. Yeah, probably if you guys know Nakey Jakey on YouTube, he makes some quality stuff. I love watching his videos. Every time that guy uploads, it feels like Christmas. He makes such good videos. Funny guy. Probably he's definitely my favorite content creator, 100%. Just so good at what he does. It's your birthday. Thank you, Devin Haney is good. Look what he did to Cambrosas. Yeah, of course I agree. He is good, and that's what makes the Garcia win even more impressive, man. Yeah, that's proof I'm not Scottish. There you go. You play games all the time, man. I was playing Slay the Spire earlier today while I was chilling. I came back for the gym, took a little rest, played a little bit of Slay the Spire. Great game. But yeah, I love games, bro. I absolutely love them. Oh, my Steam. I was just looking at my Steam tab and now it's bugging. Not let me close. There we go. Got people making singles about Haney losing. That's combat sports to you right there. Yeah, every time someone gets slept, they always get added to that collage picture of guys like napping on a sofa. It's like that one with Conor McGregor, like Nate Robinson, Tyron Woodley, all that. Naked Jakey's at Red Dead 2. Yeah, that's a great video. All this stuff is great. I love his new stuff. It's a little bit more different. But it's, yeah. I mean, he did a new Red Dead video, didn't he? I like that as well. But all this stuff's great, man. I love his videos. Brian carried the whole promo and props to him. I don't know. I'm curious to see what the pay-per-view numbers were because a lot of stuff like that, when you have antics like that, oftentimes it doesn't actually translate into pay-per-view sales. So I don't know. Cambozo's a bum. He's never won the title. I mean, yeah, that's a problem. I mean, I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying in boxing in general, you do get a lot of guys with padded records, man. You get the Khabibs everywhere. I'm half baiting there because Khabib is obviously an incredible fighter, but his early record was 100% padded. I don't think that's a outrageous statement to say. Up until he was in the UFC, he was fighting bums. It's just literal fact. So, you know. Masvidal will spar with Strickland rumor. I don't know nothing about that. That's the first I'm hearing about it. Leo Cooper boxing. Hey, listen, I'm a layman when it comes to boxing knowledge. All right, let's get onto some MMA. I'm gonna change. I said I could change the title of the time. I can't be asked. We can just chat into some MMA. If people join and they want to come for boxing, they go somewhere else. But Leo's a spokesperson in the UFC. Yeah, that is true. I am official representative, but a lot of Khabib fans get fired up over it. But in like his 15th fight, he fought a guy making his debut. Yeah, exactly. I mean, go look at his early record on Tapology. It's true. 70 people here is good for medium channel that is not commentating a live event. Yeah, I mean, it's been growing recently. We had 20, 25 people here in the last stream, which was fucking sick. So I'm very happy with it. Listen, this is all part of it. I said it. You guys are the OGs. You're the trailblazers of this channel. And when we got hundreds of people in here down the line, I'll be always appreciative that you guys are here along for the ride. So thank you. Because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I say that about the channel. I say that about the stream. It's the same thing. And also, now with the new camera, I am going to be looking at launching the Talking channel probably soon. I don't know when that's going to be, when I'm actually asked to do it. I need to plan around the schedule. I've got to be careful with it because mentally, I can slip over the edge very quickly. That's what I did with streaming when I just burnt out like crazy. And I don't want to do that again because now I've got a good schedule down and now it's good. So I want to make sure I do that right. I want to maybe do 2 videos a week on top of the streams, on top of the weekly videos on here. So I'll do a Talking channel and then we'll that's the plan. I hope you guys will be up for that if you're interested, man. So we'll see. And then what I might do is I might make that Leo Talks MMA and then change this to just Leo Cooper rather than Leo Cooper MMA. I don't know. Elliot Tatsu Tyra, early prediction. Tyra, man. Elliot's old, good fighter, good vet, crafty vet in the words of Lucas Tracy, but Tatsuya Tyra is that guy, man. I'm very high on him. Arnold Barboza's a trash boxer. I don't know him. Proves boxing isn't real because he literally just the whole build up, man. The whole thing where he was just drinking, clearly mentally unstable, and the fight shouldn't have even happened, and still beat the arse off a guy who was undefeated and a pound for pound great. That's what I mean. Khabib's record is 13-0. Why the fuck do people think his record is 29-0? Well, because it is. Obviously, half of them are bums, but it is 29-0. That is his record. That's his professional record. Patrick Talbot versus... Oh, you mean Peyton? Peyton Talbot versus Said Nurmagomedov? Yeah, Talbot can strike, bro. What do you mean? Oh, you mean no, he can box? No, he can strike, bro. 100%. Peyton Talbot is legit, man. Legit. I think he wins that fight. Down to do influence boxing, maybe influence MMA? Yeah, sure. Why not? 100%. I love combat sports and I love jiu-jitsu, so I probably wouldn't do MMA because I feel like with influencer stuff, you'd have to do things where you're only like... Do you know what I mean? You can't have any experience beforehand, so I don't know about that. But boxing, sure, why not? I've been thinking about getting into boxing recently, anyway. Talking challenge, you mean like QnA, like what Weasel does? I think just more like talking to the camera, talking about fights, more just giving my opinions on stuff rather than making these long form videos, which I still want to do. Of course, on this main channel, that's always going to be the main focus, at least for the foreseeable future. So, but I mean, just doing like similar to how the fighting business does it. Just have a channel on the side where I'm just talking MMA, giving my opinions, the lowdown on stuff. You know how it is. Like what we'd be talking about on here, except I'm just giving my opinions in videos. So you guys, if you guys want to hear me waffle for any more than I already am, then you can check that out when I do launch it. I don't know when it's going to be or if I even am. I'm not 100% on it, but with the new camera, I've got to make good use of it, you know? So why not, right? Damn, 21 people in here. Appreciate the love, guys. If you can, like the stream. That'd be awesome. If you are new, we stream every Tuesday and Sunday, man. Cringiest fighter. Joshua, what's up as well? Cringiest fight. Ian Gary's good, but he is pretty cringe. And I actually like Ian Gary, but he is cringe. 100%. If Abus loses again, will he get cut on a 3-fight losing streak? Yeah, I think so. But I'm talking about real strike, and I haven't seen this dude throw many kicks. I thought he threw quite a lot of kicks against Saman. Maybe I have to rewatch it, but he looked good to me. I don't know. Lucas Tracy, nah, I think he weighs a lot more than me. I mean, he's wham as hell, isn't he? He's a strong dude. I think we're the same height. But no, he'd probably beat the shit out of me right now. I am in the gym, though. I went today, though. We had a good session today. I had a new PR on chest press today, so I was pretty happy with that. But hey, all part of the process. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting into boxing. I'd love to partake, you know. Good excuse to get fit and learn the craft, you know. Why not? I want to get, as I said, I do want to get back into jiu-jitsu as well. That's always been my #1 plan. Hey, as long as I'm getting paid all right, I'm happy to do it. How do you think Strickland and Costa plays out? I think since it's 5 rounds, Strickland, Costa give him trouble. Yeah, I think Strickland beats him. I do. I think Costa's striking. He won't have anything for Strickland on the feet, in my opinion. Sorry. Strickland's just too defensively sound, you know? That's why I think he'll answer all of Costa's questions. New more tape studying this kid Payton. He's legit, man. I think that he'll go very far. I'd like to see him against a proper grappler, though. That's what I want to see. If you watch UFC, you have to enter in a fighter fan base McGregor to know what I mean. Personally, I'm not like that. I mean, I think everyone has a favorite fighter. If that's what you're kind of saying, like or maybe you're saying you have a fight you fall in love with at the start. I kind of get that too, but I kind of just fell in love with the sport as a whole, man. I don't know. It's infectious. You guys would know. I swear to God, Izzy's likability fell off so hard. Used to be a fan of to the dog thing. Yeah, plus some cringe on the mic definitely doesn't help. But yeah, what year did you guys get into the sport? Because I almost feel like I was losing the passion for it, and I still do sometimes. From burnout, again, it is going to come differently for different people, and especially for me, because obviously I'm surrounded by MMA pretty much 24/7. But you know, there's times where I get burnt out on the sport, not necessarily making content, but just on the sport itself. Like 300, even when I was watching UFC 300, I wasn't there mentally a lot of the time. I wasn't like enjoying it as much as I should have been. And then the Max Holloway KO happened, and that brought me right back. But only 2 likes. There's actually 6, but it's probably not up to date. But that's not enough. We need more. You're right, Blackbeard. You're right. Nasty knee, yeah, on Saman. Yeah, he did. O'Malley and Garcia got into another back and forth today. I have not seen that. Ryan and MMA? No way. No way. No. No. That's not happening. There's no way in hell Ryan Garcia beats Sean O'Malley in MMA. And there's not even a chance. 2 leg kicks and he's out, man. That's it. 98, bro. Sheesh. You're an OG. Yeah, you'll know more than me, man. Hey, listen, I mean, I was watching in 2018. That's when I started watching properly in 2018. 2023 for me, but I fell in love with it ever since. I mean, I think post-COVID and post just after that is when I think the explosion of the UFC really has happened. I mean, the overall, the explosion was probably mid-2000s, but I think on a grander scale, but more specifically recently, I think, like, back end of lockdown, 2021 was when I think UFC really exploded for, like, a modern fan base, you know? Tell me maybe the best new gen boxer. He looks very good, man. I know I'm very high on him. Same with Tatsuro Taira. So I'm glad we're seeing him fighting this next week coming. New room or new green screen? Nah, man. This is just my room. It's not new. You guys just don't see it without the green screen. It's new camera too, man. Run it up. It looks bad with the chroma key. That's the only reason we haven't got the green screen up right now, because I can't get the chroma key looking good right now. Am I a little bit dark for you guys? Because the sun's coming down. I'm trying to... Hang on. No. That will do. Screw it. Not much I can do about that. How do you think Max versus Topuria matchup goes? I like Max a lot in that matchup. I think stylistically, he wins that stylistically. That's it. I objectively think Topuria is gonna have a really long reign, but I think Max could actually just take it from him for a little bit. I really do. Because Topuria doesn't fight as mobile as Volkanovski does. Bouncing in and out with those stance switches. That's not how he goes. Topuria is much more heavy-footed. You know, landing those power shots. And a guy like Max is going to be able to dance around him with that, in my opinion. Following from 295? No way. But that is a great card to start off with. It's one of my favorites. What your favorite YouTuber says about you? Isn't there Cooper MMA on the video? Am I in a video? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying, Ivan? Am I in that video or something? I'm going to have a look at that if it is there. You and 2 years ago? Yeah, there you go. See, a lot of you guys are quite new fans. And I'm a new fan, really, man, by the same sort of, by a longer metric. Straight kickboxing match, Ryan smokes him. Yeah, 100%. It's not even, no chance, man. No, he don't have a chance, man. He doesn't. He doesn't have a chance. He doesn't. There's no way in hell, man. I'm sorry. I can't agree with you there. I think, Blue, we agree on sort of quite a lot of things, but not this one, man. Can't compare Taiwan and Yarn boxing. I don't know, man. I'd like to see that fight, though. I'll tell you that. Ref obviously has a bias for Haney, right? Am I crazy? I don't know, man. I mean, I see Floyd Mayweather always has that guy who refs for him, who's pretty biased. Sean still smokes him kickboxing. Yeah, 100%. Anything that's not boxing, he gets smoked. Gaethje fight should Holloway's officially entered his prime. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I think it's just a lot of the time, a lot of the fights are just the stylistic matchup. That's what it is. I don't think... It's hard to say. Is Holloway a better fighter than he was, technically, in his champ reign? Yeah, I think he probably is. But in his athletic prime, I don't think so. But I think fighting-wise, yeah. I know that sounds weird, but... Do you get what I'm saying? Let me try and just up the brightness. I've got to be really careful here because I don't want to nuke the quality, but... How can I just tinker with this? Is that a little bit better? Is that too much? Saturation up, maybe? We'll go with that. I know it's not perfect, but again, growing pains, man. Ilya shit himself at 300? Nah, he didn't, man. He's not scared, bro. He's the featherweight champion of the world. I hate that bullshit people are saying, man. Furthest back more on the green screen looks more authentic and natural. Yeah, I prefer it too. I mean, when I get proper lighting set up and make everything look real nice, man, we're going to be cooking. We're going to be cooking. I want to just change the color a little bit. I want to make it a bit... I want to change up the temperature. There's definitely a way to do it on the camera, but obviously I can't do it right now. I mean, I can up the saturation, but that's not really what I want. I'm on OBS trying to, like... There's probably shit you can do. What does this do? No, that's not it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Again, I'll definitely have to do some tinkering sort of off stream. What does this do? Whoa! Holy shit. Not what we want. Okay, well, we'll figure it out later. Cat food treating you, mate? Yeah, great. I still have to send that back off. Fucking annoying. But yeah, we got the new camera. We ordered the replacement, so we're good. Damn, 20 people in here. Sheesh. Yeah, and that video says if you like Lego and you like video essays and want topics explained to you simply. No way. Let me check this out. Who says this? I don't think I've ever been mentioned in these YouTube videos. I'm quite excited. Let's have a look. No way. Let's have a look, bro. Oh, he shot the first one. Yo. Hey, that's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh, man. Simple way. I think I guess I do see it simple. I guess that's a compliment in a way. I feel like I'm pretty eloquent, you know? We'll take it. I think I'm pretty eloquent, man. First time I stayed up was for the John Jones return. Was sad that it went too fast watching UFC from Ireland. Bro, I know the pain, man. This is what it is. You want a tip? Don't drink your caffeine too early. Or too late, rather. Literally, I usually have a coffee at around 1:30. And that gives you can ride that caffeine high just enough until the end of the event. And then you can sleep and generally think you'll still be tired by the time the event's done. That's usually my plan. I don't have any more than that. If you do more than that, you'll start to freak out. It's not what you want. Not what you want. I know that from experience. When I stayed up for TJ Dillashaw versus Cejudo, I OD'd on caffeine, bro, and I started tweaking, bro. It was weird. Old Jen doesn't have any answer for Topuria. I agree to disagree, man. If you're talking about, you're talking about Edgar. Yeah, no, 100%. Oh, Prime Edgar. Yeah, no, he loses. It's just different generations. That's it. Skillfully, Holloway has entered his prime. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to say, but he definitely has a very good chance of beating Topuria. I think the odds will be close, man. Last video was fire, Hank. I appreciate it, man. I saw your love in the comments, bro. Thank you. Hope you're well, bro. 22 people in it, boys. Love it, love it. If you haven't liked the stream, it means even get even more people in it, man. Hells as well. Look at him, man. Appreciate you, bro. Not a big video, streak of I've just seen it. That's yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm glad he's a fan, man. I'm glad he's a fan. Hey, listen, I'll take it. I'll take it. Listen, this is the influence right now. We're learning, bro. We're growing in this space, man. That's the thing. I'm not gonna get a lot of sort of prevalence because obviously I don't have much of a face to the channel compared to guys who talk to the camera all the time. But again, doing the streams and obviously I'll do the talking channel, it helps to that. And that was always why I wanted to do it, because I wanted to connect with you guys, man. Send video so we can watch it. Yeah, I can just send you the link in it. I'm gonna watch the full thing later. I'm curious who he puts on there. Glad I got to mention though. That's pretty dope. Bro, covering those vids is amazing. Thank you, man. I try. Is Peyton gay? If so, best. Who cares if he is, bro? He can still crack hands, bro. He's crack chins rather. Want a real tip? Wake up just before main card starts? No, man. That's you got to be a true hardcore. You got to watch the prelims, man. That's the game. You did start with casual. That is true. Yeah. That is true. I mean, that was always the plan with those videos. I don't enjoy making them as much as I do the real, like the Holloway video. I love making. I really enjoyed getting into that story, and it made me love Max Holloway way more as well. I was never a huge fan of him. I always liked Max, but I was never like a ride or die, Blessed Express, you know. But I definitely am now, man. The learning his story, I didn't know he came from such a tough background and all that, and it was fun to research and do. And yeah, I love making that video. It's definitely one of my favorite projects for sure. It's probably, yeah, as I said, my second favorite video outside of my hour-long special. So yeah. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. If you didn't, I'd appreciate it. If there was any criticisms you had for that video, I'd again greatly appreciate it, man. BJ Penn versus Topuria fight of the century. I'm scared how that would go for Penn, bro. Ryan by accident. No Sean smokes him in the kitchen box. Okay, right. That's all right then. Gordon Ryan win a fight in the UFC. Yeah, 100%. He's got great jiu-jitsu, bro. Had good wrestling. He'd win a fight. Yeah. You could pit him against a washed guy in that division, and he could probably win. Islam or Dustin? Of course, I'm rooting for Dustin. I think most people are rooting for Dustin just because everyone wants that fairy tale ending for him, man. Listen, he has been a champ in the UFC, and I don't want to hear anyone say otherwise, because if you're in it and champ, you're still a champ, man. It's on the record books that you won a title. So I'm calling it what it is. But you know, that undisputed is that nice little extra bit of polish you want by the name. So I do hope he does get it. I would love for Dustin to get it, and if he doesn't, I'm going to be very sad. And that's probably what's going to happen, because Islam is in his prime right now, looking kind of unstoppable. But listen, Poirier is Poirier, man. He can crack. It's MMA, man. Listen, Ryan Garcia proves that anything's possible in combat sports. Leon Edwards did the same. So did Max Holloway. So I'm not, you cannot rule out Dustin. No way he can fight in the UFC. Peds are illegal in the UFC. Yeah. Actually, I say that's a good point. No, he probably wouldn't win because he'd have to stop the juicing. You're right. Not watching the prelims to effing Allah versus Curtis. Bro, that's understandable. To be fair, the good thing about fight nights is usually they're not on at like the worst times ever, even as an English fan, you know. All jokes aside, rewatching Talbot, his striking is decent, but he reminds me of Jan in a sense, where his style is boxing heavy, and he rarely uses striking. I think he just doesn't need to, man. He's just very good, man. Max save 300. No, I thought it was a great card, to be honest with you, man. I think that's a bit harsh. I think it's a little bit harsh. I thought he looked great. I mean, sorry, he looked great, and I thought the whole card looked great. That's what I mean. GM3 done BJJ against Ryan Gordon or Gordon Ryan. Can't remember if that's happened yet. Probably. He's got a great grappling pedigree, doesn't he? Talbot has good knees, elbows, and even high kicks. Yeah, I think he leaves his chin out a little bit after watching it. But would you guys rather drink 1 gallon of rotten milk or run a marathon in freezing cold weather in summer clothes? Define freezing cold, because I don't want to die of hypothermia, but I'd probably do the second one. Actually, would I? I don't even know, man. That's a good question. I genuinely don't know. Talbot, Jan, who wins? I'll go Jan right now because of experience, but hey, I don't know. Both probably kill you. Yeah, for the milk or the run. Who knows, man? Real background, yes sir, and new camera, man. Looking good, man. I hope it's looking good. I know I keep asking this probably the millionth time, but my stream just looks like crap for some reason on my computer, and I don't know what that's about. I hope it looks good for you guys. I'm trying to ensure that it looks clean, and there's probably a way to stream in like 4K, but I don't know. I only said that because my OBS quality looks crisp as fuck, and then on my YouTube tab it looks like ass. So I don't know. Roundtree Hill. I'm glad Roundtree's getting the big fight. I've been so high on it for a long time, and I'm glad he's getting that big jump up because realistically, if he wins that fight, good chance he fights for the belt. And I would love for Khalil Roundtree to get the belt. His story is so inspiring. Upcoming prospect Morgan Wallen. Shut up, man. Shut up. Your bank card's at the back of your phone. Yeah, it is, but you can't see it. It's all right. See? I don't have a wallet. My wallet got stolen by foxes and got pissed all over and eaten. So that, and I haven't got a replacement. It was a nice wallet too. So that we've just had in my back of my phone since. Roundtree's getting finished. He's mid at best. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna win the belt, but I think he has a good chance of getting past Hill. Bro's a bulldozer, man. I do think Hill will be the favorite, but I like Roundtree in that fight. Ryan Gordon versus Gordon Ryan. Who would win? Taylor's old. That's the age-old battle, bro. Doesn't make sense for Jamal to make such a quick turnaround. Yeah, I agree. That's another reason why I actually think Roundtree is a very good chance, man. Very good chance. I mean, Volkanovski proved coming back on a short notice ain't a good idea, so. Chio had the opportunity to fight for the title and then started out to... Yeah, he shouldn't have got the title shot, and he's not good enough to win the belt, at least against Sean O'Malley, but... UFC is going to do what UFC's. I think 299 sold pretty well, so I'm not surprised. Phone, the S21. I don't know what FE means. Is that Founders Edition? I don't know. That sounds like a graphics card. S21, yeah, I think it's an S21. Or maybe an S22, actually. Can't remember. I've always been on Samsung for a long time. How the hell did I get mugged by foxes? No, I dropped my wallet on my road without even realizing. And then lost it, and then it just turned up in one of my neighbor's garden like a month later, covered in piss, and I had a bite out of it, bro. So there you go. Does a UFC champion have to have a sad backstory? No. But I said this in my Holloway video. A lot of guys who come, and girls who come from those backgrounds that are, where you have nothing, it provides that drive, to become the champ and become, better than everyone else. There's something about that, isn't it? There's like that innate drive to be the greatest. So, and as I said, fighting doesn't discriminate. Anyone can be a champion with the right work ethic and mindset. But I think a lot of times coming from those tough backgrounds provides that, It's just innate within them. Following Khalil for the past 2 years, really glad he got the push off that Smith fight. Yeah, 100%. He deserves it, man. And he's really leveled up recently. Really leveled up. Hill wasn't out cold, Leo. He got back up 30, 40 seconds later. Yeah, but your brain's still turning to scrambled eggs, bro. Two-part question and answer them one by one without reading the second question. Are we going to have a leveled up MMA awards video? Are the YouTubers face count, etc.? Why wasn't I credited for 2023 awards? Because I forgot for the second one, and I don't know. The first one didn't do crazy well, but if I do a longer one, then yeah, maybe I will. I could do it as like a special, maybe, or like an end-of-year review. I think what I might do instead, I might do that instead at like just a complete summary of the year. I think that might be a better thing to do. I kind of think I'd enjoy doing it as well. Most profiles have sad backstories. Yeah, that is true. Damn, 25 people in there. Appreciate the love, guys. This has been a dope stream. 2 code up Ryans versus 1 code up Jones. Who wins? Jones. John Jones wins. Actually, to be fair, Ryan Garcia, after a few lines, you never know, man. What's up, Mason? Good to see you, bro. See Darren ever come back in the UFC? I hope so, but no, I don't think he will, because he hasn't got that hunger, man. He's a good fighter. He nearly finished Dricus, man. He's good, still is good. Just went on a bad run, but yeah, I don't think the longer he waits, the worse it'll get. Palm, what's up, man? I like that energy, man. Good to see you. Podcast should be called Los Marcianos or the Aliens. Like, what are you saying? I'm an alien? What? Hope Roundtree versus Pereira happens, because that's the only winnable fight Pereira in the upper weight class. I think call me crazy to say that Roundtree has a good chance of beating him. I don't think that's even a crazy thing to say. Hey. Like, maybe that's a bit mental, but I like Roundtree a lot. I think on his day, he could beat anyone. I really do think that. Hill's one of the meanest in the game. He's in the top 5. Yeah, 100%. If Roundtree beats him, that's what I'm saying. If Roundtree beats Hill, he's 100% going to be fighting for a belt pretty soon. If Batman was in the UFC, who beats him? That's a good question. Batman beats him. Oh, Batman was in the UFC. I don't know, man. I mean, what weight class would Batman even be in, bro? It also depends on which Batman. Killer instinct in the game. Yeah, he's one of those guys. He's clearly a soft-spoken dude and quite an emotionally intelligent guy, but I think when he locks in and he's ready, bro, that guy's terrifying. If I had to pick like one fighter I just absolutely would not want to fight in any circumstances, he'd probably be up there with number one, I reckon. Maybe Pereira, actually. Maybe both of them. If you imagine both of them at the same time. Max vs. Pereira BMF. Fucking hell. Rock, paper, scissors, who cuts away. I like that. Prime Till, Gary. I like Till, actually. Prime Till's great. And he's not as far out of his prime as you'd think. On his day, he could beat Drickus, and he nearly did, so I wouldn't rule it out. Chris Curtis, yeah, I love that fight. That's a great shot. I think it's a really good fight for him. Underestimate Poitin again? Shut up, man. Tank made Ryan drain weight. Yeah, I said this earlier. Ryan looked really drained. I saw a picture of him side by side with last night and the Tank fight. Looked really drained. Batman be heavyweight? Yeah, probably. Maybe light heavyweight. He's quite lean, isn't he? So I don't think he'd be a heavyweight. I think Till should fight Mike Perry. Logan Paul was someone in karate combat. Yeah, he wants to make money, bro. He doesn't care about the belt. That's the thing about that Till. He was always so about, the belt, legacy, and being the greatest ever. And he had a loud mouth, but he never backed it up. And he really only cared about the money. And I think you kind of have to have both to be the champ. There's one thing. Well, you have to have. It's either you want just the champ mindset or you have both. Most guys don't have both. And it's a difficult thing. But yeah, I don't think Till will come back unless he's getting paid a fat bag. And he won't by the UFC standards. So I don't see it. Roundtree loves that oblique kick. Yeah, it's a great move of his. Page out of John Jones's book, man. All we're interested to do is land one clean shot. Yeah, exactly, man. But that's the danger of light heavyweight. And really, Roundtree is huge for light heavyweight. He's huge for light heavyweight. So, he hits harder than most dudes. Yeah, Cannonier's got to be in that mixer as well. 100%. I would rather have seen that matchup, to be honest. Cannonier versus Roundtree, I would have preferred. I don't know. I feel like Hill sleeps Roundtree, but that's if he's near 100%. Yeah, that's the big question. That's the big question, isn't it, really? Whether he sleeps him. I don't know. It's whether he's 100%. MMA is a weird one, isn't it? You never really know what you're going to get until they both step in the cage. So I'm glad we're getting the matchup at the very least. I just want a good fight. But speaking of Logan, Dana said he would consider him the UFC. When did he say that? Would you consider be the perfect first opponent? I think he'd be a 205er. He'd lose. I think the thing with Dana and that, they've got to be very... I imagine they're going to be very tentative with something like that because think of the CM Punk experiment. I know that's probably a little bit different, but you have to be careful with stuff like that. You don't want to be... I'm stumbling over my words here, but you got to be careful because it is kind of... The UFC is already a bit of a clown show, right? It's a bit of a circus. It is professional and it's got that presentation, but on a fundamental level in terms of matchmaking, it is a little bit of a clown show, and I think they kind of want to be careful with that because bringing Logan Paul in is really a big step in taking towards that sort of mindset of away from professionalism and more towards WWE. And hey, look, now with the merger with WWE and the TKO, it kind of wouldn't surprise me if they do that. How does I match up against what? Tony Ferguson? What, championship only, bro? I'd get demolished, bro. I don't care how washed he is. I'd still get cooked. I'd like to roll with him, though. That would be fun. He'd absolutely demolish me, but I'd still like to roll with him. What Poitin did to Hill was going to happen, bro. From what I'm hearing, he got rushed in for that Pereira fight. I think he dusts Poitin in the rematch. I don't know, man. I do think just stylistically, that fight's always going to be close. It's just a matter of who can crack the guy first, each other first, I stand by that matchup can go either way. And that's not to discredit Poitin at all. I think just because when you got two kickboxers with such lethal finishes, that's just how it is. It's going to be close every time you match them up. It's the same with the Adesanya Pereira fight. You could pick that one both times at middleweight and it goes either way. Because they're so close stylistic. They're pretty much the same fighter in a lot of ways. Obviously, nuance, maybe not, but you know what I'm saying. Tony's been undefeated so far in 22-4. My goat right there. Paul versus Dominic Reyes, first round KO for Logan, man. Could you imagine, man? Could you imagine? It was on Logan's podcast. Logan asked Dana and said something, you did do boxing, you have real college wrestling experience, so I'm not saying no. That was a while ago, though. I think I remember that. That's why I was asking you when it was, because I feel like I remember that conversation, but it was a while ago, right? Would be a good fight, QnA Roundtree. Yeah, agreed, man. Great fight. I think you beat Karen Tony. I think you beat Karen Tony at 58, bro. No, I'm joking. I don't think. Listen, I've never sparred with a professional fighter. I've never rolled with a professional fighter. I've rolled with some black belts, and they've kicked my ass. But that's not even the same level, you know. I've watched professional fighters spar at a gym, and it's like PFL fighters and UFC fighters, and it's just it's different level, man. Roundtree's way too big from. I've seen that picture side by side. I'm sure you guys have seen it on Making Waves on social media. That side by side with him, Jamal Hill, crazy, man, crazy. Me versus Chasey, but no, he'd sub me, bro. You got to understand, like, the level these guys are at. People say these dudes in the UFC are washed. Even the guys who were just, like, making their UFC debut. I don't think you understand how difficult it is even to even get into the UFC. You know, let alone fight professionally in a decent regional promotion. It's crazy. No, a guy who used to spar with Terry 18, bro. He's a vet of the game. It's a shame he's really known for all these numbers, that Barboza spinning wheel kick, because he was a good fighter. Mike Ash Tony? No, I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't. Have I met a UFC fighter? Yeah, I met Nathaniel Wood. Nice dude. And I met Bisping as well, technically, actually. I had a brief chat with Bisping, very brief at 286, which is awesome. But yeah, I had a chat with Nathaniel Wood down at Great Britain Top Team. Really nice dude, sound guy, and he can crack pads like sounds like lightning. Yeah, really chill dude. Just chatted about random shit, you know, nice guy. Just a normal guy. You got to understand, most of these fighters are just normal people. But yeah, hopefully one day we'll get him on the pod. We are planning to get, if you guys watch Troy Robert on YouTube, MMA YouTuber, one of my favorite MMA content creators, really underrated. Doesn't get a lot of love as much as he should. Probably makes some of the great stuff in the community right now, so go check him out. But we've been talking, we're going to get him on pretty soon in the next couple of weeks. Interested if I posted a full UFC Manchester card, prelim to main event on the Discord? What, predictions? Sure, man, I don't care. Go for it. I ain't gonna stop you. Roundtree, good size light heavyweight. Yeah, he's bulky, but he's also I don't know what the word to use is, but yeah, compared to his physique to Jamal Hill is night and day, man. I'll say that. Evil Twin, you've got Theo over in the chat. Gingerbread Man Cooper. I don't know what my nickname would be. It definitely wouldn't be that, bro. I don't know. I'd have to think. That's a good question. Did Bisbee show you his eye? No, I basically dapped him up and just said he was a legend because he is. But he was literally about to go on air for the first fight at 286 because I was trying to get to my seat. So my mate, it was all because the butterfly effect, because my mate got injured in rugby and he was coming with me and he was in a wheelchair and we ended up skipping all the queues because his leg was fucked and his shoulder was fucked. So we had to, and they were trying to escort us to our seats on the ground floor. And we ended up just running into John Anik and Bisping, bro. It was crazy. But yeah, man, he's a way bigger in real life than I thought. I'll say that. But yeah, the brief conversation I had with him, legend, man. I mean, he was my idol, man. It's the first time I've been starstruck, so. I've mentioned it on stream before, so some of you guys already know that story, but. I understand Jamal feels fine, but I'm confused that the Athletic Commission didn't stop him. I think because the KO wasn't that bad. I know that sounds a bit harsh to say on Pereira, but, you know, wasn't out cold in the same way like Volk was. Volk's KO was much more vicious against Makhachev. Is your friend MMA Guru? No, unfortunately not. I know he doesn't live too far away from me, but no, I don't know him. I'm not really. I don't think he knows me. Maybe he does. I don't really care. I mean, he's doing his thing. He's killing it. So fair play to him. I always say that. Try and go and do an in-person live version of the pod for Manchester card. I mean, when Will gets back from Thailand, we're going to do it. If you guys don't know, I did say the podcast is going to have to be tomorrow. It's coming out tomorrow. So apologies for that. Not down to me as well. I need to mention that. But again, that's the problem when Will's in Thailand. It just makes things difficult. But that'll be out tomorrow. But when he's back, we're going to do way more in-person episodes. We're going to level up. We're going to get some fighters on in person. It's going to be really good. So I'm excited. Only WWE now? It's not for me personally, man. Chat is booming. It is indeed, Frederick. It is indeed. Connection to UFC top brass? Nah, not really, bro. Not really. Do you think Max should stay at 55? He should go back down. He should get the Topuria fight and then look towards 55, I think. If he doesn't win. If he loses to Topuria, move back up, round off your career there, try and get some good wins, and maybe make a run for the belt up there too. But I think he has a good chance of beating Topuria. And if he does, then 145 is the place to be for him, obviously. Are you mates of visiting since you're the spokesman of the UFC? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're cool. We chat on the daily, you know. 100%. 100%. 100%. think Python wins his next fight against the Power Bar. Who's he fighting? Who is the fucking Power Bar? Call me a casual right now, because I don't even know the answer to that. Joel Pyfer. Who's he fighting right now? He looked arse in his last fight. I will say that. Oh, Barrio. Yeah, that's a good fight. I do think he wins it, but it's still a decent challenge for him. Sorry, I can't really improve the lighting here for you guys. I'm fucking trying right now. Right, I can get it on that side, but my other one's not plugged in. Thing is, now my lighting's uneven. I don't really want... Oh, hang on. I don't really want to have my light here too harsh because, again, if I had proper lights and a proper setup, this would look really clean. But I hope the camera looks all right to you guys. I know it's not perfect right now. I know I keep saying it, but are you sure it looks all right? That the quality's crisp? Sticky notes on the wall. Yeah, just general rambles. They're fuck sticky notes, man. They keep falling off. Can't be arsed with it. Met Bisping and you on Ariel's podcast? Yeah, I was. Once upon a time. I'm glad you remember that. They might as well get you on commentary for find out. Bro, that would be bad. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. Outside of Magomed, who could be a bad matchup? Pereira at 205. I don't know. Who else can grapple there? Anthony Smith on paper. Do you think this version of Ryan beats Tank? No, I don't. So it was a funny name. It's a good name. I like it. Henry say, look, bro, it's just so funny to me. He sounds so American. He looks so fucking ass, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I try. Look at these American mannerisms I'm bringing in. This is the problem when you watch UFC and MMA, bro. This is how it goes. Disgraceful. Ryan's fight didn't prove anything other than something we already knew, that Haney has little power. Yeah, I mean, he's a decision merchant. And you do get that a lot of boxing. I don't think that's a bad thing. Celebrity crush, Emma Mackey. Simple answer. That's the cultured answer right there. Do you think this version of Ryan beats Tank? No, I already answered that, didn't I? No, he doesn't. Corey Sandhagen on DJ's podcast soon? No way. Bro, I love Sandhagen, bro. He's a G, man. That, for me, is the fight to make against O'Malley, and I don't know why they haven't done it already, man. It's killing me. Krylov would be another tough fight for Pereira. No, he wouldn't. Pereira would finish him. Jury wins the rematch. The ref didn't stop it early. It was a good stoppage in hindsight, bro. Jury admitted he was out, and I think he was out. I don't think it was a bad stoppage at all. Whether he wins the rematch or not, I don't know. You versus Hasbulla, who wins? Yeah, I think I'd probably drop kick him, I reckon. Yeah, Pon, I wish, bro. Listen, I'm built different. Everything's possible in life. You gotta have that. You gotta listen to Alpha Male podcasts where like your potential is being limited. That's how I'm feeling right now. God damn it. This is probably. I need to get proper lights, bro. This is killing me. I look like purple. Why the fuck do I look purple? Hasbulla sleeps you. Yeah, you know that thing he does where he just sucker punches you? That's probably what he'd do. Have you seen Ocho Shinjo selling Shannon Sharp? He could beat Max Holloway. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, I've seen that clip. Terrible. Absolutely diabolical take, bro. If you were to fight in the UFC, would you fight Natty Wood? Or do you think you would take his new century poison that? No, he'd kick my ass, bro. You don't understand. When I was watching that guy, I had to film some stuff for him, just briefly, because my mate works with him. Will works with him, sorry. Who I did the podcast with. He works with him and film stuff for him. But I was just there to help shoot some stuff, some B-roll stuff. And I was just filming him crack pads, just as a little warm-up thing. Bro, I'm telling you. That guy, honestly, when he crack pads, these guys, pros fighters, crack pads, sounds like lightning, bro. Crazy. It's all well and good watching a video, but when you see these guys work in person, bro, it's pretty beautiful, bro. Hasbulla nutshot. Yeah, he's quite low down, isn't he? So he probably could do that. More knowledge? I'll take that, bro. I will take that, Ivan. I appreciate the love, man. I need to figure out how you can stream in past 1080p. It should be a way to do that, right? Can you stream in 1440p? You fucking better be able to, man. I don't know why it looks like shit. I don't know if it is for you guys, but it is for me. I don't know why I can't do that. I'll figure this out for next time for sure. So don't worry too much. But growing pains, man. Growing pains. Can even amateur league fighters hit pads? Sounds like gunshots. Yeah, exactly, man. It's different level. Quality isn't terrible. Yeah, but it's not great, right? It's not great. That's the thing. It should look clean, but it's not. I can see it on my stream. I'm watching the stream back on here on my thing, and it doesn't look great. So I need to figure that out. When is his next fight? Has he not got one signed yet? I don't know. I don't know too much about it, man. Honestly, I'm not boys with him. I met him once. I had a good chat with him. He's a nice dude, but yeah, no, I don't know. I'm sure he's want to be better. He's an active guy. He wants to be active. I know that. He's always said that on podcasts and other stuff. So there you go. Predictions for Charles versus Max 2. That's a good one. I'd probably still go Charles. I know that sounds crazy, but Charles has bulked out massively at lightweight since they first fought. So going to a bar fight on Saturday, Nathaniel? I'm afraid not, man. I'm going to have to put a stamp on those rumors that it didn't happen. You can put it in 10-8. Yeah, but does it still look like arse? I don't know. He's fighting me tonight. Oh, Godspeed, bro. You end up liking Khabib. Yeah, he's a nice dude, man. Intelligent, well-spoken guy. Watch me hit D's. D's what, Cameron? Say it, bro. Say it. Say it with chest. Prime Gustafsson versus Alex Pereira. Who you got? Pereira wins. That's a great one. It's hard to do it with Prime versus those sort of questions because you don't. It's so hard to really visualize it, really, isn't it? I don't know. I like both of them so much, so who knows? I pick Gustafsson because I'd like for him to win the title. Who knows? I'm not answering that, bro. Come on now, man. Why young Fernando coming with the sus shit, bro? Editing and sorry, bro. Sorry, Cookie. Your video editing and the rank skills keep leveling up, and the new streaming setup looks way cleaner. I hope you're doing good. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you. I'm glad to see you in it, man. As I'm saying, I said it about a million times, but I hope the quality looks all right. I think I can actually probably make it look better. It looks really crap for me right now, and I need to figure out a way to sort that out. I think it might be the codec or something, because literally this camera should look way better than it does. And it does. On my OBS, it looks pretty clean. But on here, it doesn't look great. So I need to figure that out. So again, I do apologize for the slight lack in quality, despite the new camera. But hey, no, I didn't speak to Khabib in person. I wish, bro. I wish. That would be an honor, man. I got Gustafsson. He took down Jones. He could out-grapple him, and his boxing was so fucking crisp. Yeah. But Gustafsson's grappling very underrated, yeah. Would Mike Tyson have been a UFC phenom, or was he always brief for boxing? Well, he never learnt MMA, so I'm going to say no. But he's got a good chance, doesn't he? He can hit, Brian Tyson's a scary individual. But one leg kick, he's out of there, bro. I'm just checking the stream quality again. Yeah, it should look better than this. There's definitely a way I'll listen, I don't know why I'm getting so pressed about it. I'll figure it out, right? I'll figure it out. I ain't too worried, man. Yeah, it will look better. Listen, this is all part of the game. We're leveling up. 20K subs. We're almost there. That's the milestone. Appreciate you guys. Man, it's a good time to be part of the MMA community. I can't lie. All from nothing as well. It's kind of mad to think that, I started, what was it, October? October 2022 was when I started, and look where we are now, man. Look where we are now. Pretty crazy. Almost hard to believe, right? Here we are. Hey, the goal for 40K for the end of the year stands. That was the goal. I set that goal. I was on, I think, 13K by the end of 2023. So that goal is standing. We're going for it. We're going for 40K. Whether I get there, I do not know. But we're going for it. And you guys are all along for the ride, and I appreciate it. What if Tyson trained MMA from the start instead of boxing? Yeah, who knows, man? Could have been. I mean, he's just a freak of nature, isn't he? You don't really know. It's hard to say with those hypotheticals. I'd like to say yes, though. That's what I'd like to say. What's next for Big Mick Parkin? I don't know. He had a good last fight, to be fair. But I don't know. He gets absolutely dog-walked by any of the top heavyweights, in my opinion. And I like Mick Parkin. He's a bit raw, though. Garcia's an underappreciated legend. 100%. 100%. Jones and Gourmet are the toughest legend. Exactly. Imagine saying that. Who can say that? Not many people. Beat Blachowicz. To be fair, though, that win was good. But in hindsight, Blachowicz really was very green at the time. He's fighting Steve the second interim belt. Could you imagine, bro? Whitehan versus Rumble Johnson. Oh, you got to go Rumble in that fight, man. Prime Rumble. Fuck me. Rest in peace, bro. But what would it take to smash Hasbulla? Pay me a fat bag and I'll do it. I'll say that. Pay me a bag and I'll do it. Well, I'm going to do a few more, then I'm going to jump off because I'm going to have my dinner. But again, we'll be streaming on Tuesday pretty soon. But yeah, I'll answer a few more. Got me hit by 7th round belly suffocation. That's actual submission, you know, technically. Not your belly, but you can just submit. You just smash your chest into their nose, essentially. And you just drown them in your own gi or in your gi / rash guard. And you basically just suffocate them. It is actually a legal submission, I believe. It's called mother's milk. I think you can probably infer why. Ngannou versus TRT Tor Belfort. Ngannou, bro. Completely different weight class, bro. Ngannou would dog walk him. Power desecrate Prime Rumble. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Rumble would take him down and fuck him up. What's dinner? I got curry, bro. We got curry tonight. Not haggis. I'm not Scottish, bro. What's up with this, bro? Is a pseudo web stretch very rare? Yeah, I mean, it's so rare. This is a nice bit of tribute. If I'm not mistaken, there's only been 2 of them in the UFC, and they were both on the same night. Aljamain Sterling got 1, and Zabit Magomed Sharapov the other. It's Indian. Yeah, it's Indian. It's British. It's both. Why does Figueiredo go back to flyweight and fight Pantoja? The weight cut's too tough for him, man. He can't. I don't think he can even make that weight no more. No way. DNA test, and I'm 22% Scottish. I mean, I'm half Welsh, so make of that what you will. Well, a bit less than half, but... Nathaniel will be facing Pon Blackbeard, Ali, and me on April 32nd. That's a great date. My back garden in the all-time in 1 round, 30-second fight. I wonder how that would go. How do you haggis? I don't. I've never had it because I'm not Scottish. Zabit and Aljo should fight now that Aljo's in featherweight. Yeah, I mean, Zabit's not coming back. But, hey, bruh. You coming in with that, Vegeta? What bruh to what, man? That's a crazy statement, Ivan. I can't lie. Yeah, I'd get Ivan in there as well. Wrestling or kickboxing? In terms of what's better in a street fight, wrestling. What's more fun to watch? Kickboxing. I'm not Indian. No, I'm British, bro. Figgy apparently turned down Young because he wants the title after beating Cody. Yeah, that's a crazy take. I don't know how true that is, but hey. Do you guys really eat beans for breakfast? I don't personally. I baked beans on toast are actually pretty nice, man. Dumped a load of cheese on it. Don't hate it till you try it. It may look like shit, but it tastes pretty good. It's not for me personally, but it does taste nice. But no, I'm not really that. Not really for me personally. All right, a couple more. Then I'm gonna head off. Figure out this stupid stream shit. Secretly black Zillion? No. Scottish man level. I'm enough bait, bro. I'm not falling for it no more. If you're British saying you eat curry when you're not Indian, but saying you can't eat haggis because you're not Scottish, that's a dumb take, bro. I eat whatever. I just think I haven't had haggis because, generally speaking, only Scottish people eat haggis. You do what you're told. What's good, Cleo blooper? I'll take that, bro. I hope you're well, man. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing good. Stream with the new camera, even though the quality looks like shit. And my lighting is crap right now because it's getting dark, and I don't have a product set up right now. Honestly, when I finally am able to move into my own space and I have a proper setup, proper desk, proper lighting, it's going to look sick. I don't know. That's not going to be for a long time, but it's going to happen, man. Do more impressions? No, I'll save it for Tuesday, man. I will save it for Tuesday. The garden is not prepared. It's not prepared. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for being here. We had a great stream today, man. We were averaging like 20, 25 people, which is fucking sick. Shows the progression, man. It shows the progression. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. Again, pod will be out tomorrow. Apologies for the delay on that. Stream again on Tuesday. Casuals Guide to 301 on Friday. And I don't know anything but what we're going to do past that. Maybe an Aldo video if he wins. Who knows? I don't know. But it's going to be dope, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you, guys. Have a good one. Have a good morning, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. And yeah, I'll see you on Tuesday.